Today we want to use trigonometric ratios to find an angle. So we've done the sides, whether it be in the numerator or the denominator. Now it's the angle. But I want you to notice the first two steps are actually the same. You write out SOHCAHTOA, you write an equation using the correct ratio. You then use the calculator's inverse trigonometric functions, which I'll talk about in a moment, to solve the equation. So for example, the first one's pretty straightforward. Cos of alpha equals 4 over 7, find alpha. So I've got it written over here for you. Cos of alpha equals 4 over 7. We want to find alpha. So alpha is equal to, what we say is cos to the minus 1 of 4 over 7. Now you can type this into your calculator by pressing Shift, and then you press the normal cos key on your calculator, but that is actually giving you the minus 1. And then you'll do a fraction, your ABC, okay, fraction button, and then 4 over 7. So that's all you need to be able to do is type it into your calculator. Could I have somebody type that in, please, and tell us what alpha is equal to?
55.15.
55.15 degrees. What if I asked you to do that to the nearest minute? Degrees, minutes, second button. So if you've got that in, yep.
55 degrees, 9.
55 degrees, 9 minutes.
How do you do that?
So as we can see here, it's 55 degrees and 9 minutes. However, you might have noticed that I've made a mistake with the fraction button that would be on your calculator. It doesn't look like this anymore. It's actually two boxes, one over the other. So that's the button that you'll press to work this out.
Question 2. Here in this question it says triangle XYZ is a right angled at Y with XY 35 centimetres, YZ 47. Find angle Z. Correct to the nearest degree this time. When I see a question like that, my first response is I need to draw a triangle. It's a right angled triangle at Y. It doesn't really matter what orientation I use, but Y is going to be there. The other two are X and Z, X, Y, Z. I then look at what information else am I giving. XY is 35 centimetres. YZ is 47 centimetres. I have to find angle Z. Let's call it theta degrees. Like with all the other questions, first you write out SOHCAHTOA. I look, straight away I can see there's no hypotenuse involved, so I can take out sine and cos. That leaves me with tan. So tan of theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. Remember, it's just the first letter and the second letter as a fraction. What do I have? Tan in my thing is tan theta is equal to, my opposite is 35, my adjacent is 47. But just like with this question, I now need to find the angle. Theta is equal to tan to the minus 1 of 35 over 47. Just like we did here, you press Shift, tan, and then enter your fraction. Can I have somebody do that, please? Yep.
36 degrees
36,
and 40.
as in 40 seconds or 0.40?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. So at 36 degrees, 40 minutes. But the question asks me, and make sure you always double check your question, find it to the nearest degree. 40 minutes is more than 30. So that means we actually round up 37 degrees to the nearest degree. You're going to go and do some practice now on how to use this shift, sine, cos or tan button. But if you do the steps, it's really easy once you type into the calculator. Thanks.